Welcome to Bahasa Indonesia, Lesson 8. Nomor 8. From now on, I may have to be dividing these lessons into 3 parts as the lessons get longer and more explanations are necessary. So, all taken from out of this book here, which is How to Master the Indonesian Language, very good book. We go through the numerals. I'll just go through them very quickly. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Although it's written dalapan, most people in Indonesia just say lapan. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 101, 110, 200, 300, 1000, 2000, 100,000, and sejuta or 1 juta. So over the page, we have 10, 100, 1000, and sejuta is a contraction of 10, 100, 1,000, and 1 juta. Now, we put se in front of a word to indicate one, and it's combined with the word. Orang, seorang, one person, for example. We do not say 10 and 100, of course. However, we do say 1 juta. The numeral precedes the noun. 5 hari, 5 days. 2 hari, 2 days. 10 tahun, 10 years. 1,000 rupiah, 1,000 rupiah. In counting, we usually make use of the auxiliary words. So for people, we say orang, 2 orang laki, 2 boys, for instance. Ekor for animals. We say in English, heads for animals. Helai for things that can be folded, like clothes and paper in particular. Buah for other things, for houses. The other word that we use also that's not written here is biji. Now, buah and biji virtually mean fruit. So, or biji means seed. So we use that for fruit as well as other things as well. Buah and biji are fairly similar. Don't worry about that too much. You'll hear them when they use them and you'll understand through context. The examples. 1. 3 orang anak bermain di muka sekolah. Now, 3 children are playing in front of the school. We can drop the orang. Most people in spoken Indonesian wouldn't use orang there. 3 anak bermain di depan sekolah, more commonly than muka. 2 or 2. Di kelas kami ada 15 orang murid perempuan. In our class, there are 15 girl students. 3. 2 ekor anjing bermain di belakang dapur kami. There are 2 dogs playing behind our kitchen. 4. Ibu membeli seekor ayam. Mum bought a chicken. 5. Ada 4 helai kertas di atas meja saya. There are 5 sheets of paper on my table. 6. Ayah, well, I prefer to use bapak. Bapak membeli 2 helai celana. Dad bought 2 pairs of pants, 2 pairs of trousers. 7. Bapak membeli 2 buah tas. Dad bought 2 bags. 8. Ada 4 buah mobil di dalam garasi kantor. There are 4 cars in the office's garage. 9. Di kamar saya ada 2 buah lemari buku. In my room, there are 2 bookcases. 10. Kami punya 3 orang pembantu. We have 3 domestic helpers. Now, pembantu for domestic helpers is almost used in English. It's such a common way, even in English in Indonesia, quite often they use the word pembantu. It's almost universal in Indonesia now. Instead of satu orang, satu ekor, sebuah, or satu buah, we say seorang, seekor, sebuah, or sebiji. When asking after a numeral or a number, we use the question word berapa. Berapa umur saudara? Now, saudara is an old-fashioned word for you. Berapa umur Anda? More commonly, in Indonesian, we use nya even for second person. So, berapa umurnya is a much more common way of asking the person's age, even in second person. Berapa harga buku ini? Berapa harganya buku ini? Berapa harga buku ini? What is the price of this book? Nomor berapa telepon nyonya? Nomor berapa telepon ibu? What is your phone number? A mobile phone in Indonesia is a HP from handphone, which when this book was written, I don't think they existed. Berapa wangmu? How much money do you have? Berapa wangnya? More commonly. C. Rather than pukul, jam is much more common. Jam berapa sekarang? What time is it now? Jam 1, 1 o'clock. Jam 9 pagi, 9 in the morning. Jam 12 malam, 12 at night. Setengah. Setengah means half. Tengah is middle. And if we cut something in the middle, we take one part of it. Setengah, we get a half. Jam setengah 3 is 2:30. Now, this is very important to remember. So, setengah 3 is 2:30. In English, if we said 3:30, the English in particular, it means 3:30. Jam setengah 7 is 6:30. Seperempat is a quarter. Seperempat. Seperlima would be a fifth. Sepertiga is a third. So seperempat is a quarter. Jam 3 lewat seperempat. 3:15. Quite often now, because of digital watches and clocks, Indonesians even say jam 3:15. You can say jam 3 lewat 15, jam 3 kurang seperempat, or jam 2:45, jam 2 kurang 15. All correct. Jam 7 lewat 5. Quite often, if it's near 7 o'clock, Indonesians aren't that specific. We quite often say in Indonesian, jam 7 lewat, meaning it's just past 7 o'clock. Jam 7 lewat 5. Jam 7 lewat 10. 7:10. Lewat means past and kurang means less than. Tanggal is date. Tanggal berapa sekarang? What is the date today? What is the date now? Tanggal 9 Mei. Tanggal 9 bulan Mei. The 9th of May. Tanggal 10 bulan ini saya berangkat ke India. On the 10th of this month, I leave for India. Kami datang tanggal 15 bulan Juni. Kami datang tanggal 15 Juni. Will arrive or have arrived on the 15th of June. Again, in Indonesian, it's usually from the context book that we know the tense of these things, whether it's past, present, or future. It's vague when we read it on the page, but usually very clear when we hear it in context. Good luck with that. Until 8B, 8B, Good luck, and hopefully I'll see you then. Selamat belajar.